In this video, we're going to be taking a look at a newly launched project called Kyoto Protocol. Now, this project is only a couple of weeks old, but it's already off to a really great start. And in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at what this project is all about and telling you everything that you need to know if you're considering getting in on a project like this. But first, I've got to say, none of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube sharing my thoughts and experiences. So always do your own research and invest at your own risk. Okay, so with that said, let's get into it. So this is a rebasing auto compounding protocol with a very high APY of 916,474%. But that APY will only last for the first 12 months during what they're calling the Genesis phase. And then after that period, they will be migrating to their layer 1 blockchain, and that APY will be no more. Now, as we go into the details, you'll see that the project works in a rather sophisticated way behind the scenes, but from the point of view of an investor, you just simply buy the token and hold it and earn passive income as the rebase mechanism auto compounds the tokens in your wallet. So it's very similar to other projects that have a rebasing type of mechanism in the sense that you just buy, hold, and earn. But the way that it actually works is quite impressive. So it's incredibly simple for the person who's just buying the token, but it is very interesting to take a look behind the scenes and see what they've come up with to make a project like this work. Now, right off the bat, before I go into the details of exactly how the protocol works, there are a few things that stood out to me immediately that really make this project intriguing. First of all, they are KYC'd and audited by Certik, which is kind of the best in the business, so that's a check mark for me. Secondly, they have a large number of real-world utilities and partnerships that they already had set up before they even launched. So they already have the end game in mind, and they seem to have a very clear vision and plan for how to keep the project going and turn it into a long-term, sustainable, successful project. Now, they also have a very active team, and the team is fully doxxed, which is also great. Now, the team members do AMAs every single day on their socials. So they're incredibly engaged with the community and very responsive to any questions and concerns. And obviously that is very important for a project like this. So there are a lot of things right out of the gate that I really like about the project. But now let's take a look at some more of the details and get into kind of the nitty-gritty of it. So let's start taking a look at some of the information on the website here. Okay, so it says here, the world's first decentralized finance carbon credit protocol. We improve and accelerate the outdated carbon credit industry through our passively profitable refi solution. So if we go down a bit, it says here, we start with the end in mind. We have innovated a popular DeFi product to distribute Kyoto Protocol.io's Layer 1 blockchain's utility token in an exciting 12-month period that we call our Genesis phase. Lucky participants can earn a fixed APY of 916,474%, which is a little over 2.5% per day, paid 96 times a day to your wallet. And now you see here, it says our Genesis phase is live June 30th. And that was only a couple of weeks ago. So this is still extremely early in the life of this project. Now, if we keep coming down, you'll see that they have an audited smart contract, and that's from Certik, 96 payments a day, real world utility, which I've mentioned before. And that's one of the things I like most about this protocol. Now, here they have a list of some of their partners. There are 6 of them, I believe, listed here so far. Now, here's a little information about the Kyoto blockchain, a carbon bridge. Our layer 1 blockchain is the first of its type set up to provide liquidity to a new wave of refi projects building on chain. Projects that build on the Kyoto Protocol.io blockchain are put under scrutiny to ensure true legitimacy, making it a safe haven for climate conscious investors. The Kyoto Protocol.io layer 1 blockchain is connected to our carbon credit marketplaces. We build on partnered blockchains, enabling true decentralization and intercompatibility. Now let's take a look at their roadmap here. So during phase 1, they have their initial marketing campaign, pre-launch partnerships secured, Certik audit and KYC, and the Kyoto token fair launch. Phase 2, increased marketing campaign, coin market cap listing, which they have just secured, CoinGecko listing, Kyoto Protocol.io ecosystem expansion, team expansion, product development, and carbon credit acquisition. And then in phase 3, the first carbon credit marketplace and Near Protocol, which that is one of their partnerships. Synthetic carbon credits, prime brokerage for institutional offset, carbon credit marketplace rollout on partnered chains, launch of the official Kyoto Protocol.io roadmap. Now here they have some frequently asked questions like what is refi? Okay, they say regenerative finance, refi, is a movement focusing on the power of blockchain and Web3 to address climate change, support conservation and biodiversity, and creating a more equitable and sustainable financial system. Kyoto Protocol.io aims on becoming the first refi solution to be adopted mainstream. And now, what is a carbon credit and how do they work? So carbon credits are a data tool used to measure our carbon emissions. Each carbon credit is supposed to represent 1,000 kilograms of emissions. Companies can purchase carbon credits to offset damages caused by business operations. Then how can such high APY be sustainable? We sustain the APY of our token distribution Genesis phase through hardwired taxes and external revenues. Do they plan on burning tokens? Yes, they plan on burning 15% in the first month of trading. Our burn wallet will grow with rebase rewards, which counteracts the inflationary supply. Okay, so they have rebases in their burn wallet. All right, as well as this, there are hard-coded taxes that burn 3% of every purchase and 3% of every sale. Now, what makes Kyoto Protocol.io different to other rebase projects like Titano, Seifu, Libero, etc.? They say, we have upgraded the popular rebase contract to use it as a token distribution mechanism to our Layer 1 blockchain. Unlike most rebase projects, we start with the end in mind. Kyoto Protocol.io has immediate utility, pre-launch partnerships, and a vision to deliver its own Layer 1 blockchain. And there are more that you can come to their website and read for yourself if you want, but now I want to take a look at the white paper. So here's the white paper for Kyoto Protocol.io. So it says here, Kyoto Protocol.io is the world's first decentralized multi-layer carbon credit finance protocol. Our technology improves the slow and outdated carbon credit industry by implementing trustless smart contracts on a secure and transparent blockchain ledger. Our mission is to make the carbon credit industry more transparent, efficient, and accessible, making a real difference in the fight against climate change. Now, you can read more about this if you come to the white paper. I'm not going to go through everything, but I will point out a few of these key points here. So you see here that this protocol gives the Kyoto token automatic staking and compounding features and the highest fixed APY in the market at 916,474% for the first 12 months. There is a Kyoto token insurance fund. We have structured our fees to send 5% to the insurance fund. In doing so, we help sustain and back the staking rewards by establishing price stability and greatly reducing downside risk. Staking simplified, just meaning that you buy and hold it like you do with most other rebasing tokens. Compound interest is automated, highest fixed APY, that is quite a high APY. And this lasts for 12 months. After that first 12-month period, the Kyoto Foundation will migrate Kyoto to its own Layer 1 blockchain, as I mentioned earlier. And the interest is paid quickly. It's paid every 15 minutes or 96 times each day, making it one of the fastest auto-compounding protocols in crypto. And it talks about having a burn pit for the tokens, and it is audited and KYC'd by Certik. And there's more information you can come here and read for yourself if you like. Now here under the auto staking section, this is basically telling us this is a buy, hold, earn type of project, saying that it provides the ultimate ease of use for the Kyoto token holders. So you see 96 payments a day, paid every 15 minutes, auto compounded directly to your wallet, 916,474% fixed APY. Okay, then here's a little information about the Kyoto Foundation. The Kyoto Foundation is the fintech entity that is in charge of the Kyoto Protocol.io ecosystem development. In parallel to our Genesis token distribution phase, the Kyoto Foundation will not only build decentralized applications to add utility to carbon offset credits, such as partnered blockchain carbon offset marketplaces, but integrate our dApps to roll out onto our multi-chain Layer 1 bridge. The Kyoto Foundation will be the biggest holder of the Kyoto token to maintain token supply from hyperinflating. Upon migration to our Kyoto token Layer 1 blockchain, large amounts of Kyoto token will be burnt. Alongside immediate utility, partnerships, and deflationary tokenomics, the Kyoto Foundation will lead a public raise for the fintech equity to acquire liquidity across multiple Layer 1 and Layer 2 blockchains. Revenue from the multiple protocol-owned liquidity will be used to sustain our token ecosystem, support offset generating projects, whilst airdropping synthetic carbon credits to our token holders. Now here's some information about the Kyoto token liquidity generator. Liquidity is a critical aspect of our protocol. We seek to maximize the amount of available Kyoto tokens. So it has a little information about what liquidity is and how it works. But here you see the Kyoto token liquidity generator. Every 48 hours, the Kyoto Protocol.io auto liquidity generator will inject automated liquidity into the market. On each buy or sell order, there is a tax fee that automatically gets stored into an auto LP wallet and built into our protocol smart contract. This mechanism automatically converts 50% of the amount of Kyoto tokens stored in the wallet into BNB at the current market rate. The remaining 50% of Kyoto token in the auto LP wallet will be used for the Kyoto side of liquidity, establishing an equal 50-50 weighting of Kyoto to BNB. This additional half will be used to strengthen the Kyoto liquidity. The liquidity generator will do this every 48 hours, adding the accrued fees, allowing Kyoto token holders to easily sell their tokens at any time with little to no market slippage. It will also aid in supporting protocol stability to make sure the APY is upheld for the entire life of Kyoto Protocol.io Genesis pool. So that's very cool. Now here, let's take a look at some of their revenues and partnerships information. So the Blockchain Alliance. So here it gives some information about how they're teaming up with other companies. And you see their public partnerships can already be found via their official social media accounts. And they're saying they will release more information in regards to the Blockchain Alliance with their partners in the very near future. So here you can see they partnered with Kudos, and if you want to read more about it, you can click on this article. Okay, here they partnered with the Near protocol to roll out its first carbon credit marketplace. And there's an article here underneath that if you want to read more about that. Now, carbon credit marketplaces. Here it says Kyoto Protocol.io is a liquidity-driving Layer 1 protocol. Prior to its Layer 1 migration, Kyoto Protocol.io will build a network of carbon credit marketplaces in partnership with innovative blockchains. Prior to the fair launch of the Kyoto token, Kyoto Protocol.io has secured multiple partnerships to build its utility, boosting carbon credit decentralized marketplaces. This is exciting for many reasons, giving all blockchain users the ability to offset carbon emissions without leaving a native chain. How cool is this? Currently, blockchains are investing billions into business development on-chain. All of these businesses will create a carbon footprint. It is only a matter of time until carbon credits are widely traded on blockchain as a method of offsetting for the businesses building on-chain. Kyoto Protocol.io is a thought leader when it comes to this by giving additional utility, passive income, and access to certified carbon credits. Okay, and you can read more about that. Then it says Kyoto tokens have immediate utility and trust, okay, and a planet-saving revenue-generating carbon credit marketplace. And I won't go through all of this as there's way too much for one video, but I encourage you guys to come here and read more for yourself. Now, moving on to liquidity farming. The Kyoto Foundation, okay, this is supporting passive revenues for Kyoto token holders. The Kyoto Foundation has partnered with multiple blockchains and VCs to help assist it in a Series A funding round, with already written interest backing Kyoto Protocol.io and its vision. Within the first year, Kyoto Protocol.io will raise a minimum of $25 million in funding that is external to the positive rebase tokenomic revenues. This effectively means that the Kyoto Foundation will generate liquidity rewards from other blockchains and platforms which are used to generate liquidity whilst protecting capital vested. The funds raised will be used to acquire land via liquidity farming. This allows the Kyoto Foundation the ability to build a war chest of liquidity whilst retaining principal value. This is important for the rollout of our DeFi products, as the foundation will be able to inject supportive liquidity. And now let's take a look at the fees. So you see here they have a 15% fee for buys and 20% for sells. And they're saying this allows the protocol to provide a stable high yield of 916,474% annually to the Kyoto token holders. Now here's a breakdown of where the fees go. So the buy fees, 3% go to the Kyoto token liquidity generator, 5% go to the insurance fund, 4% go to the Kyoto Foundation, and 3% go to the burn pit. And for the sell fees is 5% to the liquidity generator, 7% to the insurance fund, 5% to the foundation, and 3% to the burn pit. So now I want to take a look at the app itself. And now this is what it looks like inside of the dashboard. So they've got the price, the market cap, the APY, which of course is fixed, the amount in the Kyoto Foundation, the insurance fund, the circulating supply, and then a breakdown of the taxes. And then they have the token burn pit. They give you the total value and the percentage. Now they also have this calculator tool where you can enter your Kyoto token amount and a price, and then you can slide this to whatever number of days you want to see what your potential returns would be. So if you started with 500 Kyoto tokens and the price as it is right now is around $30. So if it stayed at that same price and then we move this to 180 days, you can see that that would become $1,349,043. So that's of course incredibly impressive, and that is due to that very high APY. Now buy, sell, if you click here, it's going to take you to Bogged, where you can buy the token. You would just connect your wallet and then enter the amount of BNB or whatever coin you want to use, and you can buy it that way. Now on their main website, you can see if you click how to buy, they've got a quick tutorial about how to buy it on Bogged Finance, and you can also buy it on PancakeSwap as well. And if you need any help, you can click that video for more information about how to do that. All right, guys, so that's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel where we talk about all things crypto and DeFi. And feel free to leave a comment below. We'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.